Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Doom reboot. Pause now if you want to read the screen to see what's going on. It's basically just telling us what we just saw, that the cult leader Olivia Pierce is trying to open up a gate to hell. What's interesting I would take from this, and that's interesting, I hit A when I loaded the game up again and it puts me in the pause menu, is you get a load screen regardless of whether you exit out of the game or
Olivia
not.
is using the tower to drill a doorway into their world. You can prevent her from opening the gate.
So we're just getting
by
the
disabling
same
the tower
information
induction
again.
filters.
So if this was an id Tech, if this was a progressively level loading concept, where you just don't ever see a load screen, which is really what they clearly are working to. That's why there's these middle stations. That would be in line with a more modern engine. And I hate to say it, but id Tech is really behind the paces, in the sense that you're not able to just run from level 1 all the way to the final level and never see a load screen. You're forced to see one, and the load screens are certainly not interesting enough.
Buddy up when journeying onto the Martian surface.
So apparently what I think that just said was that there will be portals to hell just at random. We've seen
Cross-dimensional activity is a frequent occurrence outside of the base, so it is recommended that workers buddy up when journeying onto the Martian surface.
Remember, they also said that outside of the realm of the base, there's a bunch of secret projects and secrets that we'll be looking for. We're going back outside after playing a level inside for the most part. It would make some sense, certainly, that there's a lot of flying cars. I wasn't really expecting flying cars from Doom. We've been seeing demons jump and disappear, or just appear out of nowhere. So it wouldn't be crazy if I found a portal that teleported me to a small, enclosed off section of the hell dimension. What they really should do for a sequel to this is have a revelation that, oh, actually, the hell dimension that we think exists is just one of many, and the others are even worse. So let's look at our map and see what we have. With our auto map concept, I guess anywhere that the bit of light has shown, anywhere that I have looked on the screen, has revealed itself as potentially a map location, and all the secrets are here. Let's see, we also have a challenge to walk the path, which is interact with the puzzle trial stone. Is that what that says? Pure rune trial stone probably is what it says. Bird's Eye V, acquire the auto map for the Argent facility and perform 2 death from above from Hail Knights, and we haven't even seen Hail Knights yet. Also, I in the previous level had a really high combat rating that apparently I either got those upgrades earlier, or I'm just never going to get them. I'm looking around here, trying to find secrets. Every little bit will help, certainly. I don't think we're really supposed to be going this direction. Where are we supposed to be going? Probably there. And there. If it's like the previous levels, I think what they're establishing as an idea is that we will just constantly have issues of you can pick where you're going and it doesn't matter because the map is more like a multiplayer map than a straightforward storyline map. And I think the game would have been a little bit better if they had gone a different direction with that and given more of a linear style map. Alright. I hear demons. I don't see them. So I don't know if they're above me or below me. Interesting. I wonder if there's a certain amount of seconds you have to stand in an area to get somewhere. Alright, so this is, I guess, the rune trial. Use the combat shotgun to eliminate 15 imps before the timer expands. Available reward is the vacuum, which increases the range you can absorb items from. I think that's cool. And we're going into a load screen. So again, why is this not just instant ready to go? Now I don't know if I'm in a circular area or let's see. The point here, I think, is to get enough kills in enough time, because you're getting kind of a combo of timer. I'm 2 more kills short. Alright. So let's try that again. We are in just a circular area. We need to run up and shoot these guys as fast as possible and try not to get too far away from them, because shotgun does more damage the closer you are, and staggering somebody from far away is not particularly what we're trying to do. If I could get headshots, that would be great, but let's be honest. Oh man. I'm not sure if I can do this. I don't have any mods or anything to my gun, so it's really just a matter of I thought that might be a berserk move. This is infinite ammo, isn't it? So let's just do this. Don't run into anything that will slow us down. And try to get this done. So yeah, that took a lot of effort, and now we have to load again. And sure, I'm not going to say a Unity or Unreal game will never see a load screen, but there is such thing as progressive loading. The Talos Principle is a great example of a game that has progressive loading, so you pretty much won't ever have to see a load screen if you have a modern computer and an SSD. The runes tabs are where you can view available runes and equip them. You can also view your progress toward upgrading runes you have acquired, as well as the requirements for unlocking additional rune slots. So now we just have a new tab. Alright, so we'll immediately get vacuum and almost always use that, I bet. Increase how long demons are staggered sounds good. Increase the amount of ammo you receive, sounds good. Increase the effectiveness of equipment items, sounds good. Launch into glory kills from much further away, that might be useful, but probably not. Perform glory kills faster, that sounds nice, but probably not necessary. Provides a significant increase in control in over-the-air movement after a double jump. We don't even have a double jump yet. Glory kills demons drop armor, that probably would be useful. Move faster in a short time after performing a glory kill. Demons become more glory kill friendly due to the high damage resistance when staggered. I don't think I would want that. Firing your standard weapons will not cost ammo when you have 100 armor or more. That is an interesting idea, but probably pretty useless. And then Savage Throw, get it one chance to survive a death blow and recover health. This resets on death. Interesting. And these tell us where these are, and I think the game is going to try to kind of open up, because yeah, there's all levels there. And that's one more tutorial thing we can highlight. Pause now if you want to see it. Alright. Where are we? Though, with points, because we have 2 upgrade points here, and the question would be, I can't do anything to upgrade my main gun, so I think there's probably a chance we'll get like a double barrel shotgun at some point, but it might just replace our regular shotgun. If it doesn't, that would be a little strange. It'd just be odd in general if that was the case. So I could save 3 points to try and increase the fire rate of the burst, or reduce the charge rate, or we could try to have penetrating bullets, which would probably be useful. I guess right now I can't really do anything, and that rune is just dead. So let's see, bring up the map. I guess we're going into an kind of secret area. It's odd to be so quiet. And what would this switch to? I would just switch to the plasma gun. So, Argent Facility, pause now if you want to read that. And grab this and grab more bullets. And we're just looking around on the map. It seems to me there probably is a secret on the other side of that glass, but I don't think that there's another secret other than that. Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know how you get into that area. There is definitely something. Yeah, there's a secret. Something I have yet to figure out as far as ways into certain areas. I don't know if it is some button that's supposed to unlock a... Well, here's a new demonic symbol that's even bigger than your standard demonic symbol. Yeah, if Doom wasn't just the first game in this series, and if this was the first Doom game ever made, there would to be absolutely no controversy around here. Okay, a rocket launcher, which is weird because we saw rocket launcher bullets in the previous level. sure, this would be a rated M for mature or grotesque game, but it's really no worse than Dead Space or any other horror-based game. It's not really pushing it that far. Right. So I hear there's somebody on the other side of that, and I probably pulled. And this station is locked, so I guess I can't open that. What's the challenge right now? Let's not. Notice how the music just kicked in as I pulled a shot. As I did a glory kill. So now I can just, if I hit these guys, they still kind of need 2 shots. Come on. Alright. Alright. So I probably should be focusing on, let's see, alright, there's more guys coming this way. Let's switch. Now's not the time to be goofing around. There we go. And yeah, the music is programmed to just improve that and increase the audio every time you do a glory kill, so the more intense we have. So we want to inquire the auto map and do 2 death from aboves from the Hell Knights. Let's see, just pause now if you want to read the rocket launcher. Monsters. Hell Knights are these guys. Okay. And those are possess security with the lasers. So do 2 death from aboves on basically the strongest enemies we've fought so far. That's asking quite a bit. Did we find everything? No, not really. But there does seem to be kind of my auto sense ability seems like if I just wander around the edges of maps will unveil new paths. So yeah, this is the way to go first. Oh man, you really are just gonna spend a lot of time jumping back and forth between enemies in the map. I can just kind of one-hit kill these guys if I can hit them, which is kind of an if. Of course, I'm also taking damage. There we go. What happened to my droid upgrade? There was supposed to be a droid upgrade here. Well, it disappeared apparently. Get another upgrade for our suit. We might be able to do something with that now. Let's see. Suit upgrades. Resistance to environmental damage. Improve the capacity and recharge time. Improve the effects. Yeah, I think this is what quick charge. We need two. We need one more. Alright. So this is another one of these fight sections where we're gonna look around and prepare for a big fight. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff around here. Get our health up as much as possible. This seems like it's just another area. There's a health station in that area though, so that'll work pretty well. This is a gated section, so we can't do anything there. And optimize payload delivery. I don't know if that was the right time to do that. Probably wasn't. There's something down below. We'll deal with that later. This is just another area. This is a big open area. Just anywhere and everywhere. So you start with this and you're basically just asking for trouble. So shotgun and this gun, I guess, is what we'll do. So this is the guy we want to get staggered. But I needed to jump up while he was staggered, not just kill him then. Let's see. So the thing here is that it may just be a case of it being too difficult or to stagger people with my current build out. So I probably shouldn't even try. There we go. Weapon upgrade point gained from my just combat ability. Alright. Is anybody else going to spawn, or is that kind of it? I think that's kind of it. Yeah, I don't think the game is going to particularly care that I've eliminated areas anymore. It's just going to be, yeah, that's something you did, that's something we expected you to do. Maybe we'll run into a scenario where later in the game later in this level it tells me very specifically I have to have eliminated most of the demonic threat. What's this? This is the chainsaw fuel, which I guess, come to think of it, I could have used that at some point. Man, it is just going to be a constant annoyance of going to the map. Let's try something here. Pause the hit now if you want to read more about Vega 2. Let's see. Weapon upgrade. Let's see. Shotgun. Reduce fire rate of the barrel. Sure. So increase the fire rate, that means now the shotgun will run out of bullets twice as fast. But we kind of have to upgrade everything anyways. Nothing under here, but it at least let me check, which is nice. So I was gonna say, what happens if we come back here and turn the compass back on? And see if that... Well... Yeah, it's not really marking anything compared to the map. So it's still totally useless as an option. Boss health bar, I haven't really seen any bosses, I guess, at all. Interactive prompt, objective markers, combat rating, we turn that off too. The things I would want to control are the things that won't let me control. And twice now I've gone to this map and failed to really even check what's going on. So I guess maybe this is just one of several places to...
We're only temporarily disabling the tower. You need to remove each lens individually. Carefully release the hinges.
Warning. Energy contamination detected.
Destroying the production of Argent energy isn't necessary.
So we get our personality from Doom Guy here. He does not want to... He'll spend about 2 seconds looking at something, and if he can't figure it out, he's just going to smash it. Which inherently that implies that we'll eventually just run into a scenario where Doom Guy dooms the whole world because his lack of patience. I see a collectible. I see that it's above me. I see no way to get up there though. Like, I saw that there was a higher place. Yep. It probably is the right move in level design though, that they've gone to this concept of it really just being more a constant stream of demons instead of a potential smaller sections or fights. Although we are kind of doing more fights right now. And it makes no sense to wait ever. This area is locked off. Is this a gun or is this just bullets? They've definitely confused the issue by having guns now equal bullets. That's not how it worked in previous Doom games. Because every time I see a gun now, I'm gonna think, well, that might be a new gun or it might be a Doom. I see the ruin. Not the ruin, but the rune is here. So let's see how this would be. Rune trial, increase how long demons remain in staggered state. Let's see. Armed with a pistol, destroy 30 barrels before the timer expires. We're gonna go a little long here and do this. Now. Right. So. You know what? Why am I not just doing this? I have an infinite amount of shots. I can hit as many as I want, as long as I can find enough to shoot, which is let's see. This is Pac-Man basically, but I need to find the ones that I have missed. Alright, come on. I missed one. It's a kind of square room, but this shouldn't be too hard. 3, 2, 1, go. We need to definitely make it down this hallway. Got it. So, increasing how long they're dazed would be great. Do I have 2 rune slots, though? And yes, again, we're looking at this load screen. Also, why not this logo in the pause screen? They have like so many different things they could have done in the pause screen, and they chose to do nothing. This screams to me like it was some kind of bug or something that they ran into pretty late in development, and they just said, fine, whatever, we don't care enough. And that's really what grinds my gears about it more than anything, is it's a stupid thing to have to talk about over and over again, but it's a really stupid thing to exist at all. I guess this is just a cargo mover. I guess we're probably not even going to use that. Meanwhile, let's see. We've done both rune trials, and we could skip over and see. We have to complete 4 rune trials before we'd have a second slot, and complete 7 to have a third slot, and that is, I think, all we can do. And I wouldn't want to turn off the vacuum. And yeah, we're kind of just waiting to get more upgrades. The RPG elements on this is a little weird. And we can't get over to that doll because the door is locked. I think that's the case. Well, yeah, I think that was the case. It's over here. somewhere to the left of this. Like, on the other side of this wall somehow, there's a doll. How do I get to that? Doesn't look like there's a way. And that won't open, right now at least. There's no access. And we kind of just keep running into that. Let's see. And this is interesting. I guess I have a full ammo on everything. Do I? Maybe I do. Maybe it always fills your ammo to 100%. There were, in the previous games, places you could stand that would open secret doors, and then you'd have to run. But doing that in a 3D game is kind of crazy. I mean, it could be a place where you need to stand miles away. This looks like a door that should open, just as a shortcut. Where else? What else do we want to wrap up here with? There's something underground. There's something over there. We're just looking around more than anything. Eventually, I guess we'll work our way over to that section. And we kind of quickly ran through the rest of the section. Now, I'm zoomed out at the maximum zoom, so this might be a shorter level. Unless something happens. Or maybe I'm just getting to the point where it's just working a little bit better and I'm able to deal with the fights and not die. Because I did die in that last level twice, even on easy, and that was disappointing to say the least. That is an interesting thought. What would happen if I don't make it to a checkpoint and I died before, after doing the rune stuff? I imagine that is auto-saved, but that would be incredibly annoying if I had to go back and do the rune trials again. And I don't think that there's any kind of upgrades that are applicable or even usable in the rune trials, so I imagine going back and being able to play them from the main menu, which seems like a nice option, probably isn't that interesting. Unless they expanded it to kind of an infinite arcade mode style of gameplay, which maybe that is part of arcade mode. That's going to be it for this recording, though. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.